sectional drum machine tackles both those areas. Now when we look at the competitor products and what's available today, all products can clean a secondary drain line, so it's really based on user preference with which one they decide to choose. This goes down to the sectional versus drum debate. Sectional machine, this is your lightweight option, and that's because you can remove the cable from the machine itself. The issue with that is you're feeding 7.5 to 10-foot sections of cable one at a time into the drain. So not only is that an annoying process, but you have this open cable spewing mess and flopping around behind you. The alternative is a drum machine. So with the drum machine, you have all the cable enclosed inside that drum, which allows for one continuous feed. The problem with this is the machine's a lot heavier. So this isn't even the biggest machine out there, and it's 80 pounds. Now, the industry solution for the weight is to add wheels on it. Problem with that, wheels don't really help you when you're trying to get out of a service van or up and down some stairs. Now, I do have to get this machine up onto the stage, so can somebody help me out?
For the record, I thought you was going to help me.
You're helping.
You did a great job, though. So was that easy?
Hey, a little to the right.
Actually, yes, that's right. Thank you.
Now I got the wheels. No, I don't. Look at that.
So sometimes it's even hard to use the wheels when they're there.
I'm staying up here just in case you want me to bring it down.
Well, you're probably later, but you're still not done. Now, setup, you still have to plug the machine in, right? So hopefully the job has an outlet.
Right about now you got sucker written across your forehead.
It's okay. You still did a great job. Point being, these are a pain to drag around and it's a pain to plug in. One thing I did touch on is he had to drag this machine up these stairs. If this was inside a house, you have to lay tarp down so you wouldn't drag your broom from outside or poo stew from the last job into your customer's house. Because then you're probably not getting a call back. So basically, neither one of these products solves all of the user needs. The M18 fuel sectional drum machine allows you to select the cable you need for the job, put the machine on your back, and then walk right onto the job. So it's as easy as that. Setup for this machine literally involves setting the machine down and then putting the drum inside of it. Clamps in like that and then you're ready to go.
Is there a reason you didn't?
Set this up. Sorry, what?
Is there a reason you wouldn't just carry it like that on your back?
You could, but
It's not ergonomic. I'm just saying.
it's still more ergonomic than the solution that's out there today. And with the heaviest cable, because we'll have this with 5/16 all the way up to 1/2-inch inner core and a 5/8 open wind cable inside of this. With the heaviest cable, the whole thing on your back is going to be 50 pounds max. So that's why they say we're going to not promote carrying it all together, but some people definitely might. Now, definitely showing the advantage of cordless here. The job you're looking at is a very typical quad. Has anyone heard of flushable wipes? They're not so flushable. So this actually is a common occurrence and a common culprit, whether it's a home or an office. Right? So with drain cleaning, like we said before, it's kind of about finesse. It's not all about power, but up against the corded competitors, this machine has more power. Alright, so as you start working on bigger pipes with bigger machines and bigger cables, this job gets a lot more dangerous. And what I mean by that is any cable can get stuck in a pipe. And so if one end of a cable isn't moving, but the drum on the other end keeps spinning, spinning it, that cable builds up torque and eventually can snap back, either damaging that pipe or injuring the user. Now with the standard drum machines that are out there today, this is what you use to operate the tool. This spins the cable, that cable gets stuck right when you realize that you've released, but you have to wait until momentum slows that drum down. This machine has an integrated electronic brake, so as soon as you need to, it stops right away. And even a difference in a few seconds is the difference between snapping a cable or injuring yourself. So it's a huge deal. Last thing, when you're getting ready to be done with the job, you don't want to leave a mess, right? You're going in and out of the pipe with cables, but every time you come back, those cables bring water back into the drum. As you can see, having this open drum, there's going to be a lot of sloshing and not only in the area, but then when you're leaving with it, there's room for the water to come out and make a mess as well. With this machine, everything is completely closed inside, so you have an inner drum with this tool that completely contains that mess. When you're done on the job, you can always dump it out or rinse out your cable and leave this open for its air drying. So I just showed you a lot of industry firsts with this product. One, it's the first backpack drain cleaner. Two, the first sectional drum machine. Three, it has an electronic foot switch. And then four, it's the first brushless motor in the drain cleaning industry. So really what that is that's fuel. That's driven to outperform, and that's what we plan on doing in this